Hello, and welcome to Bearing in Mind Beer Reviews. We are going to begin a series of beers from a rather popular Japanese microbrewery, and it is called Y Market Brewing. And they're based in Nagoya, which is right in the middle of Japan. And they started in 2014, and they got quite a lot of buzz right out of the gate. They were voted in 2014, they were voted the best new brewery in Japan by ratebeer.com. The name comes from the location where their brew house is located. It's called Yanagibashi Market in Nagoya. And so from the Yanagibashi they chose the Y and Y Market. Maybe the name would be too long if you named your brewery after the whole thing. The brewer is Kachi-san, Kachi Makoto, and he had worked for another brewery in Japan called Kisoji in Nagano, and he hired as a secondary brewer a man named Nakanishi who had experience working for Issei Kadoya in Mie-ken. So they had some experience under their belt, for sure. They started out with a 1,000-liter system and have been quite successful. So in 2018, they opened up a new brewery with a 30,000 barrel system, or kiloliter system, 30 kiloliter system. They are quite popular. Just recently, they had a set of cans, 12 can set that they put out for the 1-year anniversary of their selling of canned beers, and it sold out in one day. So, and we're going to look at a few newer beers that fairly recent ones that don't have a lot of ratings on Rate Beer or Untapped. And the first. All right, and now we will look at the next Y Market beer, and that is this one. It's called Y Market Izutsu Grape, and it's a fruit beer, as you might guess, and it apparently was first produced in July of 2015, and I'm not sure how often they have re-released it. This one came out well, it has a drink by date of October, so I'm not sure exactly when it came out, probably less than maybe just a few months ago. It's fairly new, so certainly this one. It incorporates grape juice from what are called Niagara grapes from Izutsu Vineyard, the vineyard which is located in Shinshu, Kiyogahara, which is in southern Nagano Prefecture. A lot of the big wineries in Japan are located in that area, and it's up over 700 meters, so it's pretty high and quite a bit cool, I guess, in the summer. Not as hot as many places. So in any case, they do raise a lot of grapes there, and in fact, the first ingredient listed in here is grape juice. So grape juice, barley, and hops. So this is a 5.5% beer, 40 IBUs, and there's a mistake on Untapped. Untapped lists it at 17 IBUs, International Bittering Units, but on their website they list it as 40, which seems a little bit high for a fruit beer, but in any case, on Rate Beer, this one has only 9 ratings, an average score of 3.52, pretty high for a fruit beer. On Untapped, 305 ratings, an almost identical 3.51. So it contains, again, grapes, and the hops apparently are Citra, U.S. Citra hops. So, should we give this one a go? I think so. Fruit beers are not my favorite style, depending on what kind they are. And these days, a lot of, there are some rather innovative breweries in the U.S. which are doing kind of hybrid wine, beer beverages, and I've had a few from Washington State, and they're interesting, but you know, you kind of get to the point where you say, is this beer or not beer? And we'll find out in this case about this one. It's a lightly hazy, sort of dark straw color with a good finger of white head on it. Okay, let's take a look in the light here. Okay, carbonation, it's hazy, so not readily apparent. Okay, the aroma has, what I'm getting is kind of a light floral sort of grassiness. I think this is probably the Citra hop, some mild fruitiness. Yeah. Okay, I'm assuming these are white grapes, just because of, well, I do not know, but it does have a quite a fruity initial flavor, and Citra hops do kind of come through. It has a light sours tanginess in mid palate, and then it kind of fades away. 40 IBU. Don't get it. Perhaps Untapped was correct, and maybe the Wine Market website is incorrect. Who knows? In any case, this is a very mild, light fruity beer. Does have a kind of grapiness to it, but the base is kind of light, again, grassy, sort of floweriness. Interesting, unusual. Again, not my favorite kind of beer, but you may want to give it a go. Go online and onto the Wine Market website, and you can order a lot of their different beers. They've been putting out all kinds of beers, so if you go on their website, you'll see all the beers they've made. They have a long list of everything they've ever made, and I think this is maybe not among the best, but in any case, it's called Wine Market Izutsu Grape Field, 5.5% and apparently 40 IBU fruit beer. So give it a go and let me know what you think. In our next video, we're going to be looking at the last of a series of Wine Market beers, and I hope you tune in for that. Stay well. Bye-bye.